Hi, my name is Josh Evilsizor, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 AI image generators. Are you watching the right video? Well, if you're trying to understand where to start amidst the sea of AI image generating options and you're a little overwhelmed and you just need to see a few of the best options so you can pick one and begin, then yes. Questions answered in today's video. AI image generators. What are they? How to use them? What are the best options, and why should you use them? Caveats and reminders before we get started. You do not need to remember anything I say in this video. Every link, company name, AI model, and website, all 14 of them named in this video, are listed in the video description below. And they can also all be found in this Google Doc outline, also linked below. So watch and absorb first, then check the links when you're ready to get started. All right, AI image generators. What are they? They are text-to-image generative AI models that generate digital images from text descriptions. You type it, they create it. To create this image, I typed text-to-image generative AI models and got this picture using Google Duet. Google obviously took me very literally. Text-to-image AI model, get it? All right, AI image generators, or text-to-image generative AI models. How do you use them? Type a description of anything, the text-to-image model creates it. This literally is all there is to it. The only hard part about any of this is knowing where or what free and paid models are available, most are free, and where to go. But we aim to solve that next. All right, so text-to-image models, what are your best options? We're going to cover the top 5, and this includes some bonus options. We're going to start off with DALL by OpenAI, and then we'll cover Imagen and Duet by Google. We'll cover Stable Diffusion by Stability AI, and Firefly by Adobe. Finally, 3 bonus options that I didn't want to leave out. Let's dive right in. So what you see here is Bing, and I want to hit just a few things. So to generate an image in Bing, you need to tell it, please generate an image of, and you can see that right here. Otherwise, you're not going to get an image, you're going to get an answer. Also, as you may remember from previous videos, you have different options in Bing. So when I click on that, you can see here more precise, more balanced, or more creative. If I was going to create art, I might click the more creative option. Up to you, just wanted to highlight that option for you here. When you move into Copilot, you'll see that it looks very much the same. As I've explained before, Bing and Copilot are the same thing, and they are both producing DALL 3 images made by OpenAI. Again, you don't have to remember any of this, just remember the locations that you'll have access to in the video description below. Driving on. All right, so we're in Copilot. We're going to take this a step further. I've entered this prompt, please generate an image of a hand-drawn sailboat circled by birds on the sea at sunrise, and this is what it gave me. Now, I'm using the same prompt in every single AI image generator so you can see the differences. Maybe you'll notice styles that you like, and that's the takeaway here. You know, there's the old stool, good, fast, and cheap, pick 2, right? Well, maybe it's not good, fast, and cheap. Maybe it's simple, fast, and cheap, or maybe it's style, fast, and cheap. Because all these are going to be free, and most of them are pretty fast. So figuring out the style that you like, or maybe other things like the lack of watermark, because with Bing, you will see a watermark in the bottom left-hand corner, and guardrails. Some of these won't let you enter famous people's names or product descriptions. They just won't generate an image. Some will. So depending on what you need to use the model to do, that's of course where you're going to go. And I'll try and hit each of those as we continue to move along. But again, using the same prompt every time so you can see the difference in images. So we're in Copilot, and the last thing we're going to hit is Designer. This is all Microsoft, and they're all different web pages, but they're all the same thing. Because as you can see, we are at Microsoft Bing, Image Creator from Designer. But these are DALL 3 images produced by Microsoft. All right, and these are the images you saw that I created earlier. And you can see over the right-hand side, I've done a few sailboat images. And they're all accessible in at this page, which is bing.com/images/create. But again, description below. We are at the Microsoft Bing Image Creator page. So here, I could create these images just by simply entering the prompt. I don't have to type generate an image of. So if you wanted to circumvent that, you could come here. Finally, DALL-E 3. Here is what you might call its homepage by OpenAI, but you can also see here buy credits. I don't have any. You have to pay to use this website, and that's why I'm not featuring it, but I did want to cover OpenAI's website here. And of course, you can get this through ChatGPT version 4, which is also a paid website. I'm going to highlight the unpaid versions today. All right, so we've covered DALL-E 3. Next, we're going to move into Google's 2 different models. That's why you heard me list 4, but there's really 5. All right, so the first thing we're going to show you is this website, labs.google/SGE, which is Search Generative Experience. And I'm going to direct you to video 79 in the description down below that shows you how to activate Search Generative Experience. So when you do this, that I'm about to do next, so that it works. And you do need to be in a personal Chrome profile. You see me clicking up there, and you see the labs. That has been activated. That means that I've done what I explained over here. Again, video 79 below about Search Generative Experience. All right, so because I've enabled this function, when I do this, when I hit enter, it's going to work. So please generate an image of a hand-drawn sailboat, yada, yada, yada. Google's going to ask me right here, get an AI-powered overview for this search? Yes. This is where the image generation obviously occurs. And you would probably never know this had I not just shown you, or if you live in that world where things show up in your feed and let you know this stuff. In any event, here is Google's pretty interesting options. All right, moving on. This is the Search Generative Experience, Imagen. Next, we're going to cover Duet. So here you can see that I'm in Google Slides, and I have the same prompt up here, and I've clicked the Generate button, which I've already clicked, and you can see the images that it generated. So as you can see, the styles are very different, even though it is Google, 2 different models. And this is in Google Slides. And the only way this works is if you have enabled this through Labs. Video 71 linked below will show you how to do that. Or if you're paying for Duet through a business account. So those are the 2 ways that this works for you, or if Google has already enabled it for you. Because this is all accurate as of today. But tomorrow things will probably have changed, as is in the world of AI. All right, so we've hit Google's 2 models, Imagen and Duet. Next is Stable Diffusion. And this is where it starts to get a little bit confusing. Just know that the links are linked down below, and that's all you got to do is click on those, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's the page I saw him tinkering with, and you'll be good to go. But I will do my best to explain as we move along. Just don't feel bad. It can get very confusing. Don't feel bad if you get lost. All right, so we are in Dream Studio, which is dreamstudio.ai, which, as you can see up here, Dream Studio by Stability AI, which is a stable diffusion model. But you can't just go to Stability.ai's website and start generating images. You have to use these other, what looks like a third-party vendor. I'm just going to try and keep the term simple here, to generate the images you're looking for from the model, in this case, Stable Diffusion, that you're looking for. So we're in Dream Studio by Stability AI using the Stable Diffusion model. And you can see here the images are all of a varying but similar theme, or they all look very alike. And I am at dreamstudio.ai. And I highlight that now because as I move to beta.dreamstudio.ai, different website, you can see the same images are here. That's because it is the same Dream Studio site, but I'm in the beta version, which just means that there are different features available, or it may behave differently, or the images may be generated more quickly. I haven't really noticed a difference, but I wanted to highlight the difference between the 2 so you have that information. All right, next I'm going to show you Night Cafe. And this is another stable diffusion model, and you can see the style is very similar. You'll notice very similar, but different website. And what I'm showing you here is the page that shows all of the images that I've created. If I wanted to create, I would hit the create button, jump over here and start creating. What I would like to highlight about both of these models is you can see there's a lot of things you can tweak on the left-hand side here. So as you get better or more comfortable with AI image generation, maybe you jump into these and start working through all the different options that they have available. All right, have I hit everything? No. This is the last stable diffusion model or option or web page available to you that I'd like to cover, and that's by clipdrop.co. And what's really neat here, I'm going to go, let's see, we have this image in here. I'm sorry, prompt. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, as you can see, take a look at the style, see if you like it, make a mental note. I'm going to go backwards now and show you that there are a lot of options on this particular image generating website. You can see here the ability to uncrop, reimagine a room, turn a doodle into an owl or whatever, clean up an image, remove things from the image, remove backgrounds, relight images, take your image from low res to higher res, replace a background, add or remove words, sky remover, swap faces, and this is what I used right down here. So we'll click on this. And you'll see as soon as I put my cursor in here and I've typed the words, it starts generating images super fast. So good, fast, and cheap, all three. Again, some of these have watermarks. You'll see this one has a watermark. And the other things to contend with that I've mentioned before, but worth saying again, guardrails. So some will let you type consumer goods and get results. Some will not. I can tell you offhand that Google, very tight guardrails. And of course, unsurprisingly, Microsoft and Bing, very tight guardrails. The rest of these are a little bit hit and miss, so just try and find out and see what you like. The last one of the top 4 that we're going to hit is Adobe's Firefly. And as you can see, again, the style, very different. So figure out what style you like and kind of roll with it until you become familiar with all the different models and options. Again, or worth noting, on the right-hand side here, a lot of controls. So Adobe is very easy to use, and it's got some very handy controls over here to tweak your images. So another great option. What else is available? Meta just dropped their image generator, and it's called the EMU model, or EMU, however they say that. And you can see the style here is very different from the other 4 that we've gone over, or more. And you can see there's different versions down here. I even wrote hand-drawn, and this very much looks like a picture almost, or a photograph. In any event, a very good model, and definitely why I included it in our bonus round here. All right, what else do we have? So this is Midjourney. Probably the best of all of these, or the most well-known. But I left it in the bonus section because they're no longer allowing free signups, or at least they didn't let me do that. So I had to pony up $10 for the month to see what it could do for me. And it's really great, just as everyone has probably, or you've probably seen stuff on the internet from Midjourney. What I want to highlight here is they do have a website coming soon, and that's what you're looking at. I didn't highlight Midjourney because it costs money, and it's kind of weird using it. You have to use, so here's the images I generated. You have to use this I almost said chatbot environment because I literally just forgot this is Discord. Yeah, so you got to sign up for Discord and generate your images in these chat windows. It's a little different, but if you're interested, there's tons of videos on it. It's not going to be this video. Go figure out how to use it and check it out. Again, it does create great images, but there's just this is, if we're talking simple, fast, and cheap, this one does not excel in the simple realm, but it does create some incredible images. All right, enough on Midjourney. The last one we're going to cover is Perplexity, with the most unique style of all of them that I've seen so far. This is Pro, so it costs money. but they sent me a 2 months free, and so it's not costing me anything, and therefore I'm sharing it with you. But Perplexity's image generation looks like this. So there you go. We have hit all of the top 4 and bonus 3 AI image generating models. Now, as we like to do, text to image generators, why would you use them? Anytime you need a picture to tell a story or to capture people's attention, why would you not use one? Images are more powerful than words, and images create meaning and evoke emotions. Perhaps before, when you could not simply Cookie Monster it, what do you mean by that? Me type words, me get picture. But now, you can. Anytime you need a picture to tell a story or to capture people's attention, why would you not use one? And perhaps you were not a painter before you watched this video. But since you now can be, I'll leave you with an observation from Pablo Picasso. Painting is just another way of keeping a diary. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if I have inspired you to go out and try any of these models, please let me know. Lots of link goodness in the description down below. Please like, subscribe, or share this with someone else that might like it. And as always, if you leave questions, I will leave answers. Now please, go and be productive.